Okay, so 1090 Jake dropped his much anticipated video about Big Meech, explaining the situation with his alleged telling. And honestly, I don't think it was as damning as 50 Cent, who basically endorsed it before it came out. I don't think it was as damning as 50 probably wanted it to be, because the conclusion that Jake really kind of reaches in it is that he doesn't know if Big Meech snitched or not.
That's what I was about to say.
But Tammy, who basically like he entrusted with his life rights and stuff, she was an informant and she was working to get Big Meech less time.
And she was even fucking one of the agents. That's the craziest thing.
That's a good worker right there.
So now listen, this is my take on that, right? Have you ever seen a girl that was just drunk about somebody and like I'm talking to Big Meech? So you get what I'm saying? Like if I get pulled over and bumped on some other stuff, because I was dealing with a lot of drug dealers. This is what I do. It was Blue Da Vinci. I don't know if Blue Da Vinci sold drugs. Well, he went to jail for it. So, well, I was dealing with Blue. I was dealing with all the BMFs. I like drug dealer type dudes. So, okay, I'm in the middle. I make a play. The feds get up on me. I turn informant. They give me 50 for the first dude I turn in. I'm so in love with this dude trying to get Big Meech home so I could be Big Meech's bitch. I tell the police, like, well, is there any way I could do it and get Big Meech home and then just not get no money? Do you think that she was on the phone with Big Meech saying, I just told on somebody and I'll tell again to get you? Like, do you like just...
Or even more than that, do you think that he was gaming her up like, check this out, shawty, this is what you about to do? Da-da-da-da-da.
If he did it that way, if they come out with, like I said, if they come out with paperwork of him doing it that way, then he's a snitch.
There's no black and white we've seen. And to be honest, like we love Jake's videos. That video didn't really reveal any more information that we had already didn't have previously.
And then you were an unindicted co-conspirator. They trying to say, oh, that Cuffy was indicted. Well, the play that Big Meech put together that they trying to say he told on, it never happened. That play never went through. He never bought the bricks. He never did all of that. So how do you know that Tammy wasn't twisting everybody and had him as a co-conspirator?
But so basically, for the people at home, he wanted to be able to like get less time and potentially reveal information to the cops, but he didn't want to be known as snitching. So he had this woman.
If that's the true story.
Yeah, if this is how it actually went. So he had this woman who, I guess the FBI noted that she was very much an out of the ordinary informant for them because she wasn't asking for any kind of reduction in time. She herself wasn't charged with anything. Is like basically totally outside the realm of what they're used to when it comes to somebody informing.
No, she was at first. She got in trouble. She turned informant. Then she turned somebody in. And they paid her $50,000.
Oh,
yeah.
And they said she was good. They wanted to keep her on the payroll, and she said that she didn't want no money. She wanted to get Meech out of jail.
Oh, and then when she started fucking the dude, that's when they said she is no longer a credible informant.
And also, with all of this going on, and Big Meech being in jail already. She's outside working is what I'm trying to tell you. She was involved in the drug trade already. So
Big Meech kept selling bricks even after he got locked up. That to me in and of itself is kind of shocking.
In 2011,
maybe
supposedly.
over the phone, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? She was involved with the streets already. And then, okay, say that's true, right? Say I did know. But say I signed over my life rights to her. Because he signed over the life rights before she became an informant. Mm-hmm. And then she becomes an informant. Do I beef with the rat that has all of my life rights and all of this stuff that's shopping around my I can't get my life rights back. If I beef with her, she get paid regardless.
Well, in the words of 50, he said that the biggest mistake that Big Meech probably ever made was not staying on good terms with her. But that is the standard prison dude move where you get out and you've got this fucking random haggard-looking chick that you've been risen up for all these years, using her for whatever you need, and then you get out and you're done with her like the next day. Sometimes maybe you keep her around for a couple weeks, couple months, but her time is limited.
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
But you got to at least take care of her. You got to at least make sure that she's straight.
if she was really head over heels for him, though, it seems like maybe that would have been difficult.
Yeah. I think that out of anything, the fact that it was his own man's that was supposedly the most loyal dude to him that got thrown under the bus. That's what kind of makes the whole thing extra despicable.
Seeing how viral everything BMF related is right now really makes me wish that I had actually watched that show when it came out, because I feel like now I got to try to like get on top of it. But it's like everything involving Big Meech on the Clips channel is like hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah.
Which is probably part of why we're talking about it right now. But it's like, to me, it's kind of shocking because I just don't really care that much. But it's just like one of those. It's the same thing with the Bloodhounds.
Yeah.
Q50 and them, anything about Lil Jeff, super viral.
For sure.
The most viral clips from the Rico Reckless interview are not him talking about dating Summer Walker. It's him talking about the fact that he knew and spent time with the Bloodhounds.
Do you think that's also like because it's this platform? Like if it's on the Shade Room, obviously.
Not really, though,
Summer
because
Walker
I feel,
thing is-
well, yeah, like obviously there's that. But in terms of our audience and in terms of everything I'm seeing, I don't know. BMF, gigantic.
Well,
Fucking-
BMF was like the biggest thing back in the day. Ask Vlad. Like,
Yeah.
if you could get like a DVD with a day in the life with Big Meech, like a vlog style DVD. I don't know what they was calling them back then. Documentary, maybe.
They had Gangland.
But-
Remember
no,
Gangland
but-
and shit?
They had the Big Meech when they were down in Miami and all that stuff. That was huge. Those DVDs were selling. Like, if you see a Smack BMF DVD or the Jeezy one and all that stuff, like, you buying that from the bootleg.
Oh, and they said that was interesting though that Jake pointed out that a lot of the issues came from that Smack DVD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because it really did put the whole lifestyle on blast.
Yeah.
It's like,
like, why would, at that point, I thought, when I moved to Atlanta, I thought Big Meech was out of the, because he was showing off too much. I'm like, oh, he got so much money. He ain't selling dope no more.
yeah.
Like, you can't be selling dope no more. Like, you balling too hard. That like you have to have a legal income that's showing this money is like legal the way that
There's got to be a paper trail.
You
There
have
has
to.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
there
the
has
way
to.
you spending money, bro, is crazy.
I mean, it's like, how could you be so smart that you could run this huge interstate drug empire for years and years and years, and yet also be so stupid that you wanted to take out billboards advertising your drug crew?
I heard that he knew that it was coming to an end years before it did, and he just wanted to. He knew he was gonna sit down, so he started spending money and doing his thing.
But that was also how he was watching it, though. They were trying to like create this perception that they're this music industry impresarios, and
But then Blue Da Vinci's supposed to be selling these records with those. It's
and
like,
the problem
come
is
on,
Blue Da
like,
Vinci
yeah.
fucking is the
That's-
worst rapper of all
That's
time.
what the detective said in the documentary too. They said that it didn't add up. That Blue
Right.
Da Vinci was their main artist, and they were making that much money off of BMF Entertainment.
Do you remember the fucking features that bro used to have?
Yeah,
like
it used to be crazy.
Yo, Blue Da Vinci's album would be like right now. Blue Da Vinci was at the height of his like. If BMF was jerking right now, it'd be like track 1 featuring Kendrick Lamar, track 2 featuring Drake, track 3 featuring Bossman D-Lo. Like,
Yeah.
he was insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
There was a lot of that back in the day. There was a lot of, remember fucking Benzino? What was
Oh, the Hangman 3.
but what was his group? RSO or whatever?
The Almighty RSO.
They had a lot of
actually
that. He was
Yeah.
scum in the game though. He had fucking fake like scores going up that like scores that nobody should consider credible in terms of the source's ratings.
Oh, when he got 4.5 mics,
yeah.
and then the Marshall Mathers LP got like 2.5, was like bro, come on, like